question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now, New York starting five. They've got Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the 5 spot. Now here's Bridges. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Outside Anunoby. No good on the 3. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
Categorically, you look at that box score from that last game, and they outplayed their opponent in so many areas. I thought it was going to at least come down to a buzzer beater, but it did not.
And New York has possession after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Johnson against Brunson. Johnson inside. Yep, that one goes.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Brunson outside. New York again can't hit. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Daniels. Boom! He jams it straight.
A lot of tools showing his hops on that one.
To the paint. Here's Towns. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Young, the pass to Okongwu. 12 seconds left in the first quarter here. And there's a 3-second violation.
Precious Achua, Miles McBride, Cameron Payne.
And here's Bridges. Lets it go from deep. No luck on that one. Vaughn, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the floor for New York. Achua is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Cam Payne. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's McBride in at the 2. And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Graham.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous, man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you.
A timing play, but it helps to have a leaper like Mitchell Robinson finish it off.
Outside Young. 59 seconds left in the half. Inside, it's Trae Young. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. 54 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Towns, and it's powered home.
Edge inside.
Atlanta leading by 4. Trae quick on the take, and he lays it up and in. Young's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Towns, a screen on Young. Here's Brunson. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds now. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. Knicks trail by 6. Towns down low. Johnson on him. They get it back. Towns finds Anunoby. Now Towns. Tries again. Towns. And another shot. And that's not going to go. And so that's the end of the first half. Atlanta on top. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Ricochet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. These are his first free throws of the game. That's good from Bridges.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap. His work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
It's rebounded by Ricochet. The Hawks lead by 4. Back to Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. Here's the 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. A little mid-range shot is up. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Daniels. And that one good. And
Serve Daniels well here in this league.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. 6-point game. To the middle. And it's powered home by... Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Brunson against Young. 30 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Wow! Young from deep three-point territory.
This guy makes those kind of shots just look so easy.
Knicks trail by 7. And we'll have a timeout. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Brunson. Steps back and fires. The rebound by Atlanta.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Johnson, and the bucket is good.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Young. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And Ricochet gets it to go.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
From 9 feet. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Daniels. Back to Johnson. Here's Ricochet. Here's Okongwu. Covered by Towns. Okongwu, no good. Knicks trail by 11. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Hawks?
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Bridges hits them both. The Hawks lead by 9. And Young, here we go. Oh, Trey, take it. There's a minute 12 left in the fourth quarter. Brunson against Young. Brunson misses. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Hawks.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, love the execution.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far. And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Jalen Johnson.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor. Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Daniels. Nice D from Bridges. And so